hatutapata ofisa mwingine kama Nelson Marwa hapa Mombasa. Ndiye kiongozi peke yake aliyekuwa regional coordinator akipambana head on na masuala ya mihadarati.
Asante sana.
Na siwaambii hivi kuwafisha moyo ndugu zangu. Sisi tuko hapa, tuko na goodwill kwa sababu kesho na kesho kutwa watoto wetu wa kike hawatakuwa na mabwana wa kuwaoa. Kizazi chetu cha pwani kinaangamia. Viongozi wetu wa kesho wanaangamia. Na kuomba truthful man, unaporudi Nairobi, isiwe hiki ndo kikao cha kwanza na cha mwisho. Njoo utusaidie na sisi tuko tayari. Tutatembea na wewe mguu mosi, mguu pili.
Asante sana.
Mama walimwagiwa.
Asante sana Senator.
Na mama Farida Toli.
Asante sana.
Wapi? Hata hawakuhusishwa katika hiki kikao.
Thank you Senator.
Na CSOs nyingine nyingi ambazo zinakazana, kina Abdurrahman Taib ambao wamekuwa wakingangana na sisi kurekebisha, lakini sisi tuwaomba.
Thank you Senator.
Ndugu zetu ambao ni mapolisi, twawapenda sana. Na mkiona amuletewi habari ni kwa sababu watu wakitoka wanakuwa witch hunted, kwa sababu hatujui ni nani amekwenda kuambia wauzaji fulani ametuletea habari kwamba wewe ndio unapeana madawa ya kulevya.
Asante sana. Asante Senator, thank you. Tumpigie makofi, asante sana. Faisal Msambweni mheshimiwa, alafu sasa tumalize na Dado na CPG chair.
Asante sana mheshimiwa
na
itifaki yote nikizingatia. Asante kwa huu mkutano mheshimiwa naibu wa rais. Ni mkutano wa muhimu na wa maana sana katika mkoa wetu huu wa Pwani, kuja kuokoa vijana wetu wengi walioathirika na utumizi wa madawa ya kulevya. Mheshimiwa naibu wa rais, mimi niko na masikitiko makubwa sana kwa sababu constituency yangu haina port entry, iko katikati. Port entry ni pale Lungalunga na hapa Mombasa. Lakini ya kushangaza, madawa ya kulevya katika Kwale County hub yake ni Msambweni, ikiwa ni Diani. Sasa yani kunishangaza, sisi tumeambiwa tuko na intelligence nzuri sana, kama si ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu ulimwenguni. Sasa hii intelligence kazi yake ni nini? It's either mambo ni mawili. Wao wanafanya kazi, wanapeana report. Sasa ile report kufanyiwa kazi, hapo ndio kuna uzembe. Pili, mheshimiwa naibu wa rais, tatizo la officers wetu wa polisi. Watu wakisema officers, yule ambaye anakuwa target ni OCPD na OCS. Sasa pale kwangu Msambweni na particularly Diani Police Station, nimegundua iko tatizo. Tatizo ni overstaying of junior police officers. Kuna junior police officers wamekaa zaidi ya miaka 10+. Na in 8 months nimeondolewa OCPDs 2 na wameondolewa OCS 3. Sasa hawa junior officers ndio cartels wa hiyo maneno ya drugs hapo Diani.
Asante sana.
Sababu wakati OCPD na OCS wamekuja, wanapanga mikakati, hao ndio wakitoka wanatipu hizo. Tulia mwa.
Shukran.
Hao ndio wanatipu wale wauzaji wa hayo madawa. Yes. Hao ndio wanatipu wale wenye chang'aa dens na mambo kama hayo. Kwa hiyo unless hawa junior officers pia waangaliwe na watolewe, waletwe fresh men and women officers ambao watashirikiana na hawa OCPDs na OCS.
Asante sana Governor Dado, alafu tumalize na mwashako mheshimiwa tuweze kukamilisha. Dakika 2 tafadhali.
Your Excellency, I'll put it in very precise points. First, this country should bring back death penalty like Singapore and other countries to deal with drug dealers. Number 2, we introduce the dangers of drugs to our children in the curriculum from primary, secondary. By the time they reach adolescence, they would have known these dangers. Peer pressure will not affect them. Your Excellency, this country is respected so much. I led a delegation of NACADA to United Nations drug whatever agency. They wanted to legalize bangi that day. I was the first voice that rejected that, and so many countries supported us, and we overcame that motion. Why can't we do it at home here? Finally, as we said, an officer who has not performed should not be transferred but should be sacked there, and those who do well should also be promoted on the spot. I have an example of an officer, an excellent officer here in Kisauni. Nitakueleza IG baadaye, who has done a lot of wonders.
Thank you very much. And lastly, let us have now the chairman of CPG, the young man, Mwashako mwenyewe kutoka Taita.
Thank you, Moha. Naibu wa Rais, Mheshimiwa Rigiji, mawaziri walioko hapa na all protocols observed. Mimi naitwa Dan Mwashako, mbunge wa Undanyi. Mwenzangu Haika aliongea masuala ya Taita Taveta, lakini nataka nichangie tu kwa ujumla kama mwenyekiti wa vuguvugu la wabunge na maseneta wa Pwani. La kwanza, Naibu wa Rais, if there's one thing I would want to support you, it is this business you started. This is one thing that touches my heart. Yesterday, I buried a relative, a nephew, who committed suicide because of msongomano wa mawazo kwa sababu ya pombe. We are losing young men and women kwa sababu ya mambo makubwa sana yanayosababishwa na pombe. So hii safari tuko na wewe. Na la pili niseme kwamba wabunge wengi hapa ambao watapata nafasi ya kuongea, naomba niseme kwa niaba yao kwamba these members of parliament of this region are doing so much, His Excellency. They may not have come to your office. They may not have got an opportunity to call you. But I want to say on their behalf that there is so much each and every member of parliament is doing on these matters, illicit brew and mihadarati. I have cases here, my friend from Lamu West was telling me, he kitu imefanya hapa na kada. It must have been a desktop appraisal. Because wabunge hawa wote hawajui hiyo report. So we are wondering, Nakada, who are you working with if it's not members of parliament? Because even the places that have been mentioned here, even in my constituents, you mentioned Sungululu. Sungululu is just a very big area. It can't be a place where mihadarati na pombe inauzwa. So please just pull up a bit, speak to members of parliament because we know where the problem is. Secondly, I want to appreciate...
Lastly, please.
I want to appreciate the members of Ngao who have been working very closely with members of parliament, whereby we bring issues to you, and some of them we've acted. But the truth be told, weakest link on these issues are our enforcement agencies. I think it's been said here. Weakest link is enforcement agencies. We give information, these guys get arrested, but within a week, some of them are released by cash bail, some of them never see the inside of a court. So that is the weakest thing. But lastly, before I sit, His Excellency, last parliament, I sponsored a bill on alcohol control amendment bill that I wanted to regulate the sizes, the packaging of spirits. We talk about hard drugs here, but spirits that I know there are menace in central Kenya, there are also menace in Taita Taveta. There are cartels that are making that illicit brews, packaging it with certification from KEBS. Yet, these are what you call kill me quick. Pombe ambayo inauzwa rahisi na ni 250 ml. The bill I proposed, which I would want to come to your office, maybe renegotiate and see how it can see the light of day, because it was fought left, right, and center, His Excellency. I wanted to increase the packaging of spirits from 250 ml that is easily accessible by young people to minimum 750 ml and make them returnable containers. So that then, first of all, we deal with the spirits that young men take, the boda guys carry, and they drink everywhere. You have, that is one thing I'd like to negotiate. But last one,
thank you very much, Mwashako. Asante sana. Tumefikia mwisho wa hiyo. Nitawachia sasa katibu ya kudumu, lakini nikisema hivi, tafadhali. Asante sana. Asante sana.
Wacha niseme hivi, ninaomba His Excellency, after this event, which is a very good event, a coastal event, I would like us to have the county-specific events. County-specific. And where possible, my governor invited you to Taita. Possibly you can even coordinate and chair the Taita Taveta event. So that when you have county-specific events, these members of parliament will get an opportunity to speak and air their grievances about this issue. Thank you, His Excellency.
Hi, asante sana for the men and women in uniform. Thank you very much. God bless you. Na mjisi mko nyumbani. Asanteni sana.
Let's give Mheshimiwa Moha another round of applause. Now, as we wind up, I just want us to listen to some of just 3 officers who also work very hard, and it's good that at least we get to appreciate the work they do despite the difficult circumstances. So I would want us to listen to the DCC from Vita Sub-County, Mr. Mwewawi. Maybe you can stand up so that we bring the microphone. Where is Mwewawi? The next would be the OCPD for Msambweni Sub-County. Kwa Faisal, Mr. Gashoki. And the
The Deputy County Commissioner for Mombasa, or what we know as Mvita. Ningependa kusema hivi. Mvita tumefanya kazi. Na lengo kabisa na shabaha ni kuregesha hadhi ya Mombasa vile imekuwa zamani. Tungependa kuona watalii wetu wakizuru mji na wakitembelea ule mji bila wasiwasi. Tatizo hili la madawa ya kulevya, tumeliona kwamba wazazi ndio hasa watu tumewalenga zaidi, kwa sababu wazazi wetu katika mji wa Mombasa ni wale wanatetea watoto wao. Ukimkamata mtoto Mombasa, utakuta kwamba mzazi anamtetea. Mzazi atashindwa kulipa karo ya shule, lakini kulipa faini ya kotini ama kutoa cash bail anaona ni rahisi. So kile ambacho tumefanya sisi kama kamati ya usalama, tumeamua kuwalenga wale watoto wakiwa shuleni, kwa sababu tunataka kupunguza ile demand. So tumetafuta mentors, tunawazungumzia watoto mashuleni na kuwahimiza kwamba wamebaki mashuleni, na kuona kwamba kupitia wale ambao wameenda vyuo vikuu waweze kuona kwamba hapa Mombasa pia tunaweza kutoa watoto ambao wamesoma na wakapata kufaulu katika maisha yao. So tunatumia hiyo mentorship program na tunaona kwamba inaendelea kutusaidia. Na mwisho tu ningependa kusema ni kwamba ukiingia Mombasa utaambiwa kwamba usijaribu, utauawa. Hiyo vitisho, ningependa kwamba maafisa wenzangu kwamba tusiogope vitisho kama vile. Tufanye kazi kwa pamoja na wale wanaotishia kuelezea vizuri. Tuwataje na we put them on the list of shame. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. OCPD wa Msambweni. Hebu tupeane microphone pale.
Thank you. His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocols observed, good afternoon. My name is Francis Gashoki, Sub-County Police Commander, Msambweni. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Deputy President and the Government of Kenya for convening this very important meeting to address this menace which is becoming a national crisis. I think this meeting is very important. We are not here to blame one another, but to bring our heads together to find a way forward to save our generation. As a police officer, one type of policing is intelligence oriented, because without information you cannot make it. The other thing, we also need political goodwill. And it's so good now that we are seeing our politicians and leaders are coming on board to support police officers, because without you, we cannot make it. One of the challenges we are facing, one is lack of patriotism in our country. we need to love our country and love our people. Because if we don't love our country, then we are going to lose a generation. The other thing is lack of integrity. I don't see the need of acquiring wealth unless you lose your life. Let us love our neighbors as we love ourselves. So, whether you are a leader or a police officer, let us up our game and eradicate this vice. We have challenges. One is with the Liquor Committee. That is the work of the county government. The licensing is not is done without due diligence. There is no inspection of bars. There is no involvement of all stakeholders. We are all supposed to come on board. Even the Minister of Education, they are there to assess the proximity of schools for the alcoholic liquor outlets.
Asante.
Excuse me, sir. The other one is about the ODP. I'm glad to hear that now they are going to assist us. So many cases are going unregistered because of lacking results from the government chemists. So if you are going to support us, we are going to win the war against this illicit blue and the other drugs. Then the judiciary. Please, can you ready for the judiciary to assist the members of the National Police Service? Because when you are arrested with one roll of bangi, the minister says that one is for consumption, not for commercial. But drug is a drug. Whether you are getting several rolls of bangi or not. So assist us in that. Those few remarks. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. Where is SCC? And after the SCC, we'll listen to Mr. Abdallah, the OCS for Jomvu.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President, all protocols observed. My name is Precious Damarandu, the Assistant County Commissioner, Matangoni Division in Kilifi North Sub-County in Kilifi County. One major challenge that has to be looked with a lot of sobriety of mind is the operation of mangues, which are Nazi dens, popularly known as mangues, the designated places where we And I'll give an example of where a mangwe, and tumesikia pia kutoka kwa gavana wa Kwale akisema kwamba hapa kuna rehabilitation center, nyuma yake kuna mangwe. It's all over here in Coast, where we have the time of operating these mangwes. Mlevi anakuja kwa boma, mangwe iko kwa boma ya mahali watu wanaishi. Mlevi anakuja kwa boma, mama alikesha akiuza hii pombe, mtoto wa shule ameamka anaenda shule, lakini anaambiwa wewe serve huyu mlevi alafu uende shule. Akifika shule kuna mangwe ambayo iko karibu na shule. Mlevi anaimba, mwalimu naye anafundisha. So it's important that the county government, just to complement the national law on liquor, we have a commitment from the county government that regulates these mangwes. Specifically nimesema time, location, what to sell and to whom, ili tuweze kusaidia watu wetu. But generally, we are very grateful and we are committed as the Ngao team to ensure that our area, the Coast region, is free from drug and substance abuse. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam SCC. Ms. Abdallah.
Where we have come to discuss an idea whose time has come. And we have to accept that it is a menace in this whole country. And I appreciate so much on the action taken by our leader, that is His Excellency the President, in ensuring that we talk about this and we look for a way forward. No blame game. We ensure that we discuss on the way to assist our nation. Mombasa, as a county, this menace is there, and we cannot lie to ourselves. And it is a commitment that we have to take as OCSs and leaders of stations. Let us take responsibility and see that we put our best foot forward to ensure that we fight this with the intensity that it requires. On the challenges, all of them has been mentioned, especially from the ODPP side, where we see that most of the cases are not registered because of the quantity. Judiciary being too lenient on the perpetrators, therefore not giving any deterring measures. They will come out of the court having paid fines and continue with the same business. Also on the county government, they have a responsibility to take, especially on matters of licensing. We see there is an abuse of this liquor, is it a hotel and restaurant, a bar and restaurant license, where the proprietors really abuse the same. We know the conditions that someone has to fulfill to get to register a business like that. But we see in Mombasa County, licenses are applied online. So even the one who is in the office does not even know where the business is located. So if we can go back to the basics, see that every licensing authority should go down to the ground to know what is going on. Where is this business located? Is it near a school, near a religious institution? Is it posing any security threat to the public who are there? Because we see abuse of these drugs and substance equally is directly proportional to the increase in crime rate in this county. So let us all do this together and we will achieve the best results that we can achieve. And if we talk about multifaceted approach, if we talk about multi-agency approach, let us not do it in offices. Let us not do it in forums. Let us do it on the ground. We will talk about it here, but when we go back to the ground, the donkey work is left to the OCSs. It is us who are going for raids. It is us who are doing all this. We are the ones who are gathering intelligence. It is us who are looking for information. Let us all take responsibility and see that we are moving this nation in the best direction that is possible. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone.
Now, on behalf of the religious community, I would want to invite an imam to say something. Is there an imam or a sheikh? Okay, any religious leader who wants to say something so that we close this. Can we give the microphone to the imam? Okay.
Serikali hii
More Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge. 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 More Radio 88.2 FM.